Hello guys, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. In this video, I would like to talk about how I created my trading plan. Why is it even important at all for you to have a trading plan as a trader? And I'll give you some tips on how you can also create a trading plan for yourself that will suit your own style. Please, if you're new here, remember to subscribe, turn on the bell notification so whenever I post a new video, you will be notified as fast as possible. Stay tuned. So there's an adage that goes, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. That is why it's very essential for every trader to have a specific trading plan that they are following. Why is it important at all for you to have a trading plan? It's important for you to have a trading plan because your trading plan spells out all the necessary rules and criteria the market have to meet before you even think of entering a trade. So one thing you also have to notice, you have to create a trading plan that suits your own style. What do I mean by this? We have aggressive traders and consecutive traders. So considering the kind of trader you are, you have to create a trading plan that will suit your own style and you feel comfortable going according to those plans. By having a trading plan and knowing it at the back of your hand, you have an organized and specific plan that is ingrained in your subconscious mind. And this is really going to help you, filter out your go-to setups and how you are going to enter a trade and even manage a trade. One of the most important things is also being self-disciplined to follow your own plan. It's easy for you to drift away to do something else that is outside your own plan. So it's very important for you to stay committed to your plan and do exactly what your plan is telling you to do. If there's no opportunities that is in the market that suits your own style, just feel comfortable to stay out of the market till you get opportunity that's go according to your own plan. So now let's get to it. How can you create your own trading plan? Now let's dive straight to my screen and I will share with you my trading plan, how I've arranged it and how I created it, so you can also learn a thing or two from my trading plan too. So let's get to it. Yeah guys, so this is my trading plan. Before I take you any details into how I've spelled out my trading plan, I would like to tell you that after making a trading plan, you have to make sure you don't have to just make a trading plan and you leave it somewhere and you won't be going through. Actually, ever since I made a trading plan, I've been making updates, making changes, adding something to it, taking something out, so that at least I will get to get the whole of my personality inside my trading plan. So please, moreover too, I've also printed my trading plan down and I've banned it down that I go through every weekend when I'm about to analyze my market. I go through, read over it several times so that I can actually get to ingrain it into my subconscious mind so that I won't actually do anything that is outside my trading plan. So let's get to it. The beginning of my trading plan, I have some belief that I have about forex trading. I'm trading to be the best and I want to use my skills to change my life. I strongly believe trading is a learned skills. I master my emotions. I do not let them master me. I know that being disciplined is the most important element of my trading. I will use this place is supposed to be used. Sorry for that. I use the proper risk to reward in every single trade executed. I'm not scared with losses with my strategy. The wins will cover losses. So basically, this is the stuff I believe uh, about forex trading. You don't have to use the same thing that I have there, but you can also do something similar, something that you feel comfortable with. After that, I have my trading rules, some rules that I use. The rules I have here is going to be specifically different from what you might also get. I have the rules is based on how my strategy works. So this is the rules that I have here, something few that I've written down. That it's not going to be something just like that. I make changes almost all the time and add some and remove some most of the times. That is when I get to learn new things and I feel like I can, if when I implement it, it's really going to help me and I make changes and all that. So this is the rules that I have under my trading rules that I make sure I follow strictly and not go against it. This section 2 is my strategy and it's going to be slightly different from how you might also do yours because you might be trading with different strategies. So with this section you can also spell out your trading strategy, how you enter the markets, how you execute, the things that you look out for before you enter the market and all that. This section 2, I have my trade management, how I manage trade, when I have to move my stop loss, when I have to exit trade, and the kind of stuff that is needed for me to get a very good management when I execute a trade. And this section 2, I have psychology. I have some important things that I mostly read over it several times to ingrain it in my subconscious mind. Psychology is also one of the most important aspects in forex trading. So I wrote a small section. I left a small section for my psychology so that I can also go over it several times to just master it. So let me just read over it because psychology is very important. Sometimes the fear of losing can come from being a perfectionist in your day-to-day life, which may have formed over years out of habit. However, when it comes to trading, it can hinder your performance as your focus is drawn towards having a perfect 100% strike rate. So basically, what there's the context is trying to say is, we have most people that they have this mentality of always being right. They don't want to make any mistakes, and if you don't make any mistakes, I'm not sure you are going to learn anything out of the market. So you don't have to be a perfectionist inside the market. You have to make sure that you are ready for anything that comes out of market, and don't expect to always get 100% strike rate. There are some people who still feel they are not perfect in forex trading because they don't have 100% strike rate. It's not always going to be like that, and you are not going to get 100% strike rate, but you have to strive for the best and do your best as you can and be ready to make mistakes. And when you make mistakes, don't take it as something that the market is against you, but be ready and prepared to learn from it. So the next thing I have is mindset question. This is one of the important aspects in my trading plan too, that I always go through most of the time when I'm about to analyze or even about to enter a trade. Let me just go over it because it's very important. The mindset questions. Am I adhering to my own analysis? Would I take this position on $1 million account? Have I went through my entry and management? Have I forecasted this trade, or is this a last minute decision making process? Am I in a clear headspace to be entering the market? Do I accept the possibility of a full loss on this trade? So you can see clearly that these are very important questions that you have to ask yourself before you even think of analyzing or even entering a trade, because you don't have to just jump in the market just like that without knowing what you are actually doing. So it's very important to ask yourself some necessary questions. That's what I do for me. That's what I do before I even enter a market, and I think it's really helping me. And lastly, on my trading plan, I have my go-to setups. These are setups that I like trading a lot. So it's actually one of my go-to setups that I look out for in the market. So if normally I don't trade any setups aside from these setups, it doesn't have to be specifically perfect like this, but something close to this. You see a rising wedge going up there, and we have a rising wedge within it too, and you have a double tops confirming the fall of this particular trade. So I like trading this kind of setups. It's not the only setups I have to. So this was the results I have on this setups here. So these are a few setups that I look out for. This is continuation pattern. That's when I see continuation pattern, I look to go join the training and see how it goes. So this is the results of how it plays out. So basically, your own doesn't have to be specifically just like something like this, but this is how I have framed my trading plan, and I've printed everything out and binded it, and it's really helping me because whenever I'm about to analyze the market, I take a look at my trading plan and see if everything that I'm doing, if the setups I'm trading is according to my trading plans. My trading plan is a setup that I've mastered. If I haven't mastered that setup, I don't really put much focus on it. I really put much focus on setups that I've really mastered, and it's really helping me. So this is basically how my trading plan looks like, and I've been refining it time to time, adding up, and I'm sure sometime to come I'm going to add more things to it to make it to suit my style. Thank you for sticking to the end of this video. I hope you learned a thing or two from this video. Please, before I end this video, I would like to say I'm not a trading guru or any trading expert. I'm also a forex trader, also on my journey to become a consistent and profitable forex trader. So I'm using YouTube as a source of or as a way to share my experiences and breakthrough with other people, so they can also get to learn or won't also repeat the mistakes that I made when I was also starting out. So please remember to subscribe, turn on the bell notification, like this video, and comment below on your suggestions or any contribution that you'd like to add to this video. See you in the next one.